all to the 4th day of our journey and time to leave this beautiful location. Everything is set up, like we woke up early today and the packing is going on currently. At 10 we are going to be served the breakfast. Once we have the breakfast, we are going to rig our bikes and off to our next location, which is Chikmagalur, which is 200 kilometers from here. So yesterday we were planning about the ride a little bit, that we have to reach the destination at around 5 to 5:30 in the evening, like in broad daylight, because most of the journey is going to be through forest patches, through jungles, and we do not wish to cover that in pitch darkness or even after sunsets. Ganpati Appa Moria. First we have to go to the hotel now to meet the main caretaker. There we meet him and then we go ahead. We go further, like, you know, to our destination. So as far as I have understood, what Pranav and Santosh told me is so he was waiting for Ganpati here. Pranav was waiting here for Ganpati, like I am waiting, and he was at 10:20, I guess. Santosh came and Santosh managed to stop besides him, but Vikrant could not stop his bike, and the bike, so he skid through and he rammed his bike into Pranav's Himalayan, tearing off and ripping off the saddle stay. The saddle got damaged, the saddle bags. The saddle bag is completely destroyed, you know. One part of the saddle bag is torn, the straps are torn, so somehow we have managed to just hold it together with the help of bungee cords. What my suggestion is to Pranav, what we discussed is, now Chikmagalur is still 5 hours and it's already 1 o'clock. Collectively, Santosh and myself, we do not prefer night rides. So just a suggestion as of now, that we take up the major city which comes before Chikmagalur. So we take a halt there and we get the saddle stays and everything stitched properly, just to clear our mood and just to clear all the doubts from our heads, you know. And luckily the mechanic was here, just 50 meters away from the location where it happened. So now at least the initial checking what we are doing, we are going to do it here. Even Pranav is going to show his bike to the mechanic, and I don't know, not a perfect start to the journey, but let's see how the day goes. As of now, what Pranav is saying, that let me check. We'll ride for 10-15 kilometers and we still keep the goal of reaching Chikmagalur in our head. But honestly, I don't think so that we are going to reach Chikmagalur today. Practically, it's not possible. And even if we do, it's going to be a hell of a ride, hell of a night ride through the jungle. And in such conditions, honestly, I don't want to ride in the night with straps on your bikes, with broken bungees and stuff. So let's see what's going to happen, yeah. So we're just leaving the garage where we were waiting at the mechanic 2:15 in the afternoon, and finally we resume our journey, which was just shortly started. I don't know where we are going to halt, whether it's going to be Chikmagalur or some other destination, but as of now everybody is a little nervous because of what has happened. And yeah, we are going to cover as much distance as possible, and now it has started drizzling. I hope it does not rain heavily. This is exactly how we not wanted to start our journey. What else can we do? We have to accept the things as they are. That's how I try to console myself every time when such a mishap happens, or you know, I have to face certain challenges in my life. That's my strategy to get over the problem. The first thing is to accept it with an open heart and to hunt for a solution, not to keep cringing over the problem or getting into that sympathy zone where you're feeling sad and bad. No, I cannot do that. That's just not how I'm wired. So yeah, all set. I think so once we ride for 10-15 kilometers, this mood will change. There'll be beautiful roads, some other scenery, and we'll be cruising at 90-100 again. That's the story so far, guys. Unknowingly your skills are tested, not just riding. This comes in the package where your entire tribe's skills are tested. Like, what do you expect, how you support each other in these conditions, and that's what differentiates a group of friends, a group of very close friends, comrades, a team versus some people who want to ride together but at problems, when problem arises, they leave you at your own, So I'm glad that even such problems, there's no foul language for anyone, no bad intentions, no backbiting or no bitching. I love that about us. We have been riding for past 1.5 hours and we have covered around 75-80 kilometers. The patch is 90% through forest and jungle, and we have reached a location. It's a junction, it's a city called as Kalmane. We are having a lunch, supposedly a lunch, at 5 o'clock in the evening, and now it's clear that we are not going to reach Chikmagalur today. So we will be taking halt for today at the next big location or a big city, a big landmark. And men are already at work. They are searching for the next big locations here. Today was a day where anything and everything did not go according to the plans. The bikes, with our mentalities, with our gut feeling of the road, even I am not sure most of the times. I don't know why that feeling has kicked in because of the incidences what happened earlier today. So even I told everyone, like, it's better that we just cut off from the riding thing today. We just enjoy. We check in earlier into a hotel and we just enjoy the night. Do anything else, whatever possible. Pranav, how was your experience today?
It was a good experience. It was a wonderful experience today.
Seriously?
Some setbacks were there, and
अरे बेड़िया, बैट का ग्रिप निकाल के ना सीधा बैट तेरे यार प्लीज यार रडो याचा है
so
It's a learning experience, I think so. Yeah.
wonderful.
Few things
roads.
happened in
Very short span
early in
of
the
time.
day,
Yeah.
but later on the good roads and the forest area, riding through forest area, that cover up those things for me at least.
Yeah. True. That is true.
Vicky,
Vikrant.
Some interesting experiences earlier during the day. Not a setback, just a learning curve. Riding like such long distance after quite some time, after 2 years.
Yeah, same goes for me. A learning curve. There's always something new to learn on the roads when you're out on the journey. The experiences what you have with different people are always different. So where we are going now, me and Pranav, is we spoke to the restaurant guy there. Luckily he knew Hindi, so he said that 10 kilometers if we go in this direction, there's a small town, and if we ask there is a person who can repair bags. Santosh and Vikrant are going in the other direction, and they will check in the homestay, and then we will join them later. So that's the plan for now. So I hope this turns out to be a good decision that we have halted here just to rewire and refresh our moods, and then tomorrow morning we'll be back on track. Nothing is going according to our plan today. The shopkeeper, I don't know why, but he was so arrogant that he didn't even speak to us properly. He just said no, the worker is gone. So Pranav asked him like whether he's going to come tomorrow, what time. He's like no, he's not going to come tomorrow. That's all the conversation what he had. So really feeling helpless at this moment. The journey is of total 18 minutes, 10 kilometers, around 10-11 kilometers. We fill up our tanks and we go to our homestay. I hope there are no twists here in this 10 kilometer journey. आप सिल दोगे? Perfect. आप इधर आओ पहले, वो देखो आप क्योंकि वो है ना पूरा बांधा हुआ है हमने, एक बार आप देखो. हाँ. Oh my god, finally we found a cobbler who has agreed at least he can mend the bags. Let's see. So I told him like you just first check it out whether you will be able to do it or not. Oh, sometimes there's a problem with big vehicles. As easy they are to ride on the road, it becomes difficult to handle these gentle giants. Okay, so there's a funny situation now. Pranav's bags are getting stitched, so that is positive. But on the other hand, Pranav noticed that my pant is torn from behind, my riding pants. As there is no other alternative, what I've decided is I've told the cobbler that please put a patch behind it. The only problem is we are at such a shop and this is a street, and now I'll have to change here, so there is no other option. As we say it in Hindi, Ant bhala to sab bhala. That means if it ends well, everything, all the daily experience what we had, it's fine, it's okay, because the end was good. And so something like that happened. My torn pant got repaired, so now it's proper. I can ride with in these pants, and the saddlebags of Pranav, even those are properly stitched, and yeah, all the fixtures are there. Only one is missing, just one loop, like a hook is missing, but even that is proper now. Everything is stitched. Now we resume our journey, which is now the last part, 9.3 kilometers. It will take us 15 minutes for our homestay. My god, is this a road or what? My GoPro battery is almost dying. It might be 12-13%, and I think so this is a good time where I say goodbye and end this terrific experience. I hope these experiences are not so often, at least in this trip. We want to enjoy the remaining days and end the trip with a good memory.